Greetings everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed here and welcome back to Turovero Tower. We have the best equipment for our characters at this point in the game. And at level 9, Sigurd at some point learned Recollection, which encourages allies and that provides them a small attack boost. I'm not sure if we learned that beforehand or we learned it either level 8 or level 9, I can't remember now. Leilia learned Cure, which is basically a more powerful version of Heal, and uses up 3 times as much MP. Edric learned Dispel, which nullifies an enemy's boosts and bonuses. That's very good to hear. And Ruby learned Arrow Storm, which strikes up to 3 enemies with a well-timed series of shots, so you can basically hit 3 different enemies in one go, which is nice. Now this I was going to get to level 10 in the last episode, but I thought level 9 took long enough and we are swimming in silver. But now, whoa, jeez, who turned out the lights? It's going to be problematic. I can already sense the presence of numerous monsters in this place, grief eaters as well. Then we need some way to be able to see where we're going. Edric? Of course. Step back, everyone, and try not to run into anything when you do. Much better. It's pretty convenient having a walking, talking, grumpy candlestick in our party. Your brazen objectification wounds me, Ruby. Truly. Anyway, we'll have to move quickly. I can't keep conjuring this flame indefinitely after all. That is why we have Mana Siphon. Indeed, let's find our way out of here before Edric runs out of mana. You can toggle Edric's flame on and off by using Ember from the menu or by pressing its hotkey numeral 3. Don't worry, we will get through this before long, don't you worry. You will face us, but unfortunately, you will meet your doom this day, dear one. Takes care of that one. Holy water is now nice. And now I know that there's an item that you can use that acts like a repel, but I don't want to do that. I want to get through this without the need to do such a thing. No, I just want to burn. Oh, you can't burn those. Okay. Damn it. Can't burn those into the ground. Hold on. Damn. I did not want that to happen. Good. Excellent. Okay, I think you can't use Stone Cleaver with those big bollards of ice. Great. You just have to do that, don't you now? Well, unfortunately for you, we are perfectly equipped to deal with you. Lovely. Let's move on with our lives. The fact that we're ambushed just makes it even worse, but we're still perfectly able to deal with you Hellions. Lovely, keep falling down, you Hellions. Try my best. Oh, dearie me, dearie, again with all this. And there goes that crystal. How many times do we need to use this in order to go about on our way? Hold on. Undergrowth. And there's some undergrowths that I missed in the last time, which I managed to grab up in my pursuit of everlasting training and such and stuff like that. Ooh, we can use that, and everything else can follow along with it. Thank you very much. Pickpocket you. Yeah, this battle will take a little amount of time. That's all. It'll be all good. No effect. Fine, be like that then. Just be like that, and then we'll be on our merry way with you unintact. Lovely. And also, while pickpocketing one of the crystal crawlers, I managed to pick up an weapon item for Sigurd, which was a little bit more powerful, which also deals fire damage as well, which is nice. Good for this area. Because apparently it's good against water and earth elementals. Hello, Crystal. You will not be prolonging us anymore. Good for us, bad for them. You shouldn't have spawned in the first place, Hellion. Righty-hoo. Since we have plenty of these after pickpocketing, which is a good ability to have. Unless it's inside a video game, do not steal. I want to make it very clear. Inside a video game. Not a video game, but inside a video game. Whether stealing doesn't matter. That sounds bad. Don't steal. Unless it's inside a video game. Hi there. I'm going to have to get past you in order to go where I need to go, aren't I now? But that's fine. I was perfectly capable of thinking that you should be eradicated. Lovely. Another one bites the dust. And a protective charm too. Good. Keep giving me all the items to pickpocket and otherwise be on our merry way. Let's see. Anything? I swear we've just gone round in a circle. But that's fine by me, you know. How do we get to over there? Ooh, 4 of them. Lovely. Down and out for the count, folks. And with a lot of goodies on board too. Such as a mana tonic and experience. And a lot of other things aside, okay? Lovely. We won't need any of that. If we do need to heal, then it will just be... How do we get over there? A big circle. And no, I will not skip any battles. I know that there is a repel item which you can use to ward off enemies, but I don't want to do that. I want to get as much experience, as much stuff as I possibly can during the adventures. Keep skipping out of battles will eventually make you weaker later on in the game, which is not what I want to do. I want to make myself as bulky and as strong as possible. I think this is the correct way. Hello, you. I see you wiggling there. I could avoid you, but I don't want to, you know? Lovely. You crystals can scatter like leaves in the spring months. Ah, you're one too, huh? Well, unlike your 2 other friends, you're gonna go down much more quickly. Wonderful man and women. Keep on going, friends. Hi, creepers. Grief eaters. You can bring yourselves to me all you want. None of you will stand a chance against our righteous fury. Lovely again, friends. Keep on having at it against these guys. You know what, actually, just for time's sake, because there's been a lot of battles right now, we are going to be using a monster repellent. So, items, monster repellent, party uses monster repellent. Ah, it's a timely thing. Good. We'll explore as quickly as we can then across these premises. That's about over there. Thank you, friends, for being in our way. I purposely went into you, by the way. Thank you. Oh, nice. We got a monster repellent out of it. Take away these very certain oh. If we encounter a real monster, then it takes away the mana. Oh dear. Oh man, this sunbeam feels fantastic. Finally a bit of warmth for these cold bones. I do believe this is the first bit of sunlight we've seen since we got here. Somehow that makes it all the more lovely, don't you think? I will admit it is rather refreshing. But I also suspect it has something to do with a large device in the ground. Ah, can't the puzzles wait? I was thinking we'd all take a nap in here or something. In here? Do you think that's the best idea? Do you think that is the best idea, my friend? Friends. Friendly friends. Can't use stone cleaver. Beneath the statue is an inscription. Those whose heart burns with affection so great, whose sense of self shall be consumed by its flames. Go away, please, okay? I'm trying to solve a riddle here. Those whom mortal flesh betrays you, whose body shall inevitably crumble into pieces. Those who sorrow grows deep as roots, who languishes alone until nature reclaims you. Right, that's most definitely Leilia. Those who fears the shadow of doubt, who glances endlessly behind for a piercing blow of betrayal. Would you please leave me alone? I'm trying to solve a riddle here. What is it that we're meant to do? Ah, that is the correct way. So it's not you. But whose is it will be then? Can't be Leilia for all of them. Maybe we need to be a safe distance away? I'm not too sure. Ember for that one. Charred. Then this one must be Stone Cleaver. Okay. So now that just leaves Sniper, so what are we meant to do? What spot do we go from? There we go. That's better. Lovely. That does ourselves justice. Coming from below. That melts that, I assume. Thought so. Smash. Let me... No, not that. We did that, Justice. Whoa, can't say I expected it to shatter like that. I thought ice was supposed to melt when you warmed it up. Have you ever run a chilled glass under the hot water, Sigurd? If you heat a very cold object quickly enough, thermal expansion causes it to break apart. Thanks for the science lesson, Eddie, but what I want to know is where that big gaping hole leads. It doubtlessly leads somewhere important. Let's proceed cautiously. We have to go below. Underground. Let's get through here quickly. So that means using another monster repellent, which I did not want to do. But alas, we are within this situation where it is necessary to have such items. Just no grief eaters, please, because they bypass them and remove the timer. Okay, we're here actually. We didn't even need to use it that much. Hello! Hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm back for more. Amy. Get your name correct at some point. I know, I'm sorry. I just need to see if this item crest actually does something. Okay, no. Not for me. 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 Thank you very much. You can have that. I'll be using the silver and be on our merry way. Let's see. Items. Got 13 of those, 12 of those. I'll get some more stimulants. Water of Life brings an ally back from the grave. I should be using that. Mana Charm, boost magic, not really. Holy Water, nah. Let's see. A dangerous cursed substance used as a lure for evil spirits attracts the attention of grief eaters. Buy 5 of those. Warp gems, nope. We've got all the best equipment that we can get from the store and from pickups. I think pickups anyways. Maybe there's always another weapon out there which we could purchase or acquire through pickpocketing means. Thank you very much, Ruby, for that skill that you have of pickpocketing the enemy so you can get more items, allowing us to not spend as much on items and defeat enemies at the same time, which is excellent, beneficial for all of us, besides the enemy, of course. Right, save a game, absolute. Actually, how many save slots have we got? Because I sense it's going to be a very long 16, okay. Probably a few more, I don't know. Here we go, this is the way. Yeah, there's no way this doesn't lead somewhere dangerous. Even with all this light, I still can't see the bottom. Go away, fly. I was thinking the same thing, Leilia. Do you sense anything evil down there? I'm not sure. I do sense something, but its life force is very faint. Then it may be in some weakened state. If it turns out to be an enemy, we ought to take advantage of that fact. Then again, it could very well be a trap. Yeah, that does seem to be the Dark One's motto so far, doesn't it? MO. Well, I know I'm not going to let some eldritch freak catch me off guard. Watch your backs, everyone. I'm impressed you even know such a word, Ruby. Perhaps you're you're a touch less ignorant than I thought. Oh, I see. So joking around when things get real is okay when it's at my expense, huh? Jerk. Are you ready to climb into a chasm? Absolutely. Okay, I think we're ready. Watch your step on the way down, and whatever you do, keep your guard up. Absolutely. Always keep your guard up. Always keep the timer ticking. Lovely. The more I think about it, the more it seems that this tower is much larger than it looks from outside. Just how deep does this chamber lie where light can barely reach it? It appears that the home of the gods abides by laws of physics that mankind can't yet grasp. How utterly fascinating, if not unsettling. We can ponder over it later. For now, we need to find out what's waiting for us down here. Indeed. I know the timer's run out. Can't use stone cleave on the statues. There are some things behind this icicle being, which we can get after the battle. The heck is that supposed to be? It's hard to make it out, but it almost looks human? Don't let appearances deceive you, Sigurd. There's nothing human about this creature. And the fact that it's encased in ice explains why Leilia could barely sense it. If it were merely hibernating, then the energy it would elude would be greatly reduced. Still, even if it's dormant, we ought to... I think you're out of time. Hello, Cyclops. Ah, hell. Damn it, guys, you woke it up. And I don't think it's going to be much of a morning person. Here comes the Guardian theme again. Not now, Ruby. If this means another Guardian, then we have no choice but to defeat it. Get ready, everyone. We will emerge victorious against you. Revio appears. So, first port of call, rally cry. You can just do that. Fireball. Nothing but... wait a minute, actually. Thunderclap. And then pickpocket, just to see. Crossbow, nice. Damn it, not much. Spirit drain. Magic defense. Ouch. Dare you do that to us? We've done nothing to you other than wanting to defeat you, okay? Let's see if we can get paralysis on this spine, actually. And poison dart. Not poisoned. Unless this thing is just immune to status ailments. Not that much, but let's not get carried away at all. We must never get carried away in a situation like this. Shield breaker. Good. Can still try and get some paralysis on board. Poison? No. Snowstorm? How dare you do that to me, thank you. Shield breaker's going to be the way forward in this. Nah, I don't think status ailments works on this guy. Somehow. 406, nice. Still gonna keep doing that, aren't you, now? Fool. Oh, you missed. I need you to hit, Sigurd. Your ability is what's going to make the difference here today. You can't just keep missing like that. 413. Oh, attack went back down. Blinded? How dare you do that? I've done nothing to you like that. In fact, I can't even do anything like that. Let's see. Heal. No, Purify Edric. Has it given itself any status boosts? Not too sure. I thought I'd oh well. Doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does matter. You're going to do another set of rally cries. You're going to heal yourself, and you two are going to use herbal medicines on yourself. Good. Good. You're going to keep doing this, aren't you? Stop it. I am not one for such arrogance. Thank you. You do that. Do that. Do that. Lovely. Good. Preparing for a devastating attack. No, no, we don't want you to do a devastating attack. Why would you want to do that? We're lovely people, you know. You don't want to defeat us. We're good people. Lovely. Good. Good. Oh. Frozen solid. Cannot move. Oh dearie me. We need to purify you. You're going to use a herbal medicine on him because you suck against this guy anyways. That's much better. Okay, so purify doesn't work. No longer frozen. That's fine. I can work with that. You do that again. Good. Keep going, friends. Keep this train go. Stop. Stop it, Ruby. You and Sigurd keep missing, and you two are the only ones that does any worthwhile damage against this guy. Stop missing your attacks. Thank you very much and have a good day. Right. You're going to restore his MP. You're going to keep using Fireball even though you're not doing much. Keep this going. Keep this going. Oh, again! Stop it! Stop freezing him! Why him of all people? Right, cure you. Fireball you. And flame arrow you. Oh gosh, this guy's draining us. Vulgar deception, but it has no effect. Thank you very much for not doing anything, you piece of poop. Frozen solid. It's something that can't be cured, apparently. Thunderclap. Flame arrow. Keep going with flame arrow. Oh, this guy does not suffer from status ailments. I believe the last boss was able to suffer from status ailments, but this guy is just like, nah, screw your status ailments. I'm going to be immune to everything. Keep going. Keep going. No, stop it. Oh. And raise an attack. And then another raise an attack, because why not? Yourself. You're going to heal Ruby. Wait, did I collect? Did I select Ruby correctly? Yes, I did. I did now, anyways. Yes! Get out of here and get melted back into the nothingness, fool. The party is victorious. 900 experience received. 750 gold was found. Potent tonic was found. Mana charm was found. Level 10 Horde Crusher. Sacred Tree. Flame Vortex. tranquilizer. I like the sounds of that. Be defeated. Gosh, you piece of ice poop. Water. That was close. Is anyone hurt? No, I'm fine. A little chilly maybe. Just like we thought. These guardians are getting stronger the higher we ascend. But in the end, it was still no match for us. Well done, you guys. You ought to give yourselves some of a credit too, Sigurd. Even I will admit that you were quite the show of force yourself. Well, thanks, Edric. It's a bit weird hearing you compliment me for once, but still. Don't make me take it back, you big oaf. Well, I'm just glad we're all safe and sound. Yeah, same. Let's just hope that our luck lasts. Lovely, now that is active. Oh hey, this is one of those teleportation circles you used before, right? Indeed it is, correct. We can assume that we'll be able to proceed further up the tower with this. I can activate it whenever we need to. Just let me know when you're all ready to leave. Absolutely. I will first, though, be at the back of this. Get these two plants activated. Here we go. We'll take that. Keyboard, I tried to go up and you just kept going that way. Snake idol? What is a snake idol? I suppose we'll find out when we try and equip it. Yes, please. We will take the potent tonic. Thank you very much. Right. Snake idol. A small wooden idol in the shape of a snake. Despite its cute appearance, it represents a protective spirit. Boosts magical defense. That sounds good. It sounds like an accessory. So, let's see. Equip. Yep, it certainly does. Probably equip it to the person with the least amount of magical defense. But we're going to heal ourselves up first before we ascend to the top level. You gone again? What? She's gone again? I thought we told her to stay put. Amy. Well, at the very least we know that she's able to protect herself from harm, at least somewhat. Indeed. I'm afraid we may not have a choice but to let her be for now. Besides, something tells me we'll be seeing her again fairly soon. Yeah, and maybe next time we can get her to finally tell us what the heck her deal is. Jeez. Not going to happen, friends. It just won't happen. She won't tell us why, she won't tell us how, but she'll just ascend from floor to floor, providing us with some goodies. I was sent by the Highland Elves with all this merchandise which changes around every floor because that's how logic works, to aid these four heroes in their quest to defeat the Dark One. Do you want to leave this area? Yes please, we are done with this floor. If there's anything that I did miss, then obviously I do apologise, especially in that dark area. Whew, finally. Let's hope the next floor is a bit warmer than this one, eh? Yeah, let's. Now then, Edric, would you please activate the circle for us? Of course. Brace yourselves, everyone. Harmy, harmy, har. Hee. That sound is like music to my ears. Let's hurry up and ditch this icebox, guys. Okay, so first it was dusty and now it's too cold. Lovely. Did ourselves justice today by doing that. Interlude. Spring of Truths. Nice. An interlude, huh? A little point to drop off at. This was the end of the demo. Imagine if it says, you've reached the end of the demo. Damn it. We came all this way. Oh? Goodness, I didn't expect our destination to be so well lit. Yeah, it's kind of hurting my eyes after being in the dark for so long. But I won't complain. After all, progress is progress, right? Precisely. Our eyes ought to adjust quickly enough. All things considered, it isn't... Edric? Eddie? What's up? Whoa. Wow. What's that supposed to be? It's so beautiful, so full of life. Fascinating. To think that such a variety of flora would thrive here, of all places. And this water, where in the world is it all coming from? Should not qualm on this. Let us drink water like we've never drunk water before. Well, I know my favourite part of the tower is... Hard to believe this place is under the Dark One's control, huh? Yeah. Hey, Edric, did the prophecies you studied say anything about this place? Now that you mention it, I do recall one passage in particular. There, the spring of truths flows eternally, imparting the wisdom of heaven to the hearts of mankind. Most scholars believe that the spring of truths is a metaphor for enlightenment, but perhaps it's far more literal than we thought. In that case, we are truly blessed to behold such a sight. Perhaps you ought to investigate the spring further. If nothing else, it will make for the perfect place to pray and meditate. Yeah, and who knows, with all this talks of wisdom, maybe we'll get to leave a bit smarter. Okay. That, and that. Yes, please. One would love to save their progression. Wow. In all our travels, I don't think I've ever seen such pure, clean water. Indeed, it almost feels as though it's drawing us in, doesn't it? What the? Did you guys just see that? Whatever it was, it came from the spring itself. That's up there. Oh, brave and mighty heroes of the tower, you have done well to reach this holy spring of truths. Now, gaze into the spring, for truth awaits the valiant and the just. Us? That voice, who was that just now? I haven't the faintest idea, but I sense no ill intent from it. Perhaps it's the voice of a god speaking to us. Let's hope so, for we might actually find out where they've been all this time. Capitalize because it's initiating someone. Yes, perhaps we will. Look into the Spring of Truths? Unless it's something engraved on those 4 statues that we're seeing right now. Nah. Gaze into it. Ooh. An interlude, definitely. In a forest. A memory of sorts. Sigurd with a guitar. What's the backstory behind that? Without further answers, we have no idea on how to decipher that. What? What was... I have no idea. Some sort of vision, perhaps. But it doesn't make any sense. Those scenes we saw, those places, how are we supposed to know what they mean if we don't know what they are? I want to be so sure that we don't. You guys, maybe the spring wasn't showing us what happened to the gods. Maybe it was... one of us. What the hell? An earthquake? This is just an earthquake, Ruby. This dark energy. Where on earth is it coming from? It has to be the Dark One's minions. They found us. Damn it! Looks like we're not safe here after all. Prepare for battle, everyone. We can't allow them to... Sigurd! Sigurd! What? But how? And Edric. Eddie! Come here, Lily. We've got to get out of here before... And Lily. And you. We were all whisked away somehow. 3rd floor, the Rose Garden. So it doesn't say congratulations, you reached the end of the demo. So at this point onwards, everything is a complete unknown. Only us two. Ugh. Oh my head. What the hell was... Edric! Edric! Edric, are you alright? I appreciate the concern, Sigurd, but could you please express it a little more quietly next time? Oh, what a relief! After the earthquake, I was afraid you were our friends. Wait, where are... They must have spawned somewhere else. Sigurd, did you see Lydia or Ruby when you awoke? Oh no, don't tell me. Gods, we should have known this would happen. That frozen chamber was only the beginning. It was only a matter of time before the Dark One tried to split us up for good. We've got to find them. Who knows what kind of danger they could be in. Indeed, let's not waste any time. This place. It appears to be a garden of some sort. A well-kept one at that. Setting aside the obvious questions for now, that could only mean one thing. Yeah, we're not going to be alone in this place, are we? In that case, we have to watch out for more than just your common monsters. Be careful, Edric. Yes, you too, Sigurd. We've only got 2 people. Damn it. Why'd you split us up, game? That's no fair. Truly the beginning. Heart trap. Who are you to be in such a place like this? I suppose you can be cleansed with fire too. Or lightning. Wind, I mean, sorry. Damage your entire group of enemies with a sweeping attack. That's nice. What would work well against you? Oh, that's good. So you are Earth affiliated. Nice. Hopefully the enemies in here aren't too horrible against us. Attention all garden personnel. Please remember that the gate to the inner gardens is to remain shut until further notice. In addition, at least 2 guards must be present at each of the 3 activation devices at all times. We have no desire to allow plucky, bothersome heroes to interrupt our tea party after all. Her Excellent Vivisser, Duchess of the Rose Garden. Duchess? Wait, this place is a Duchess? Apparently so, or at least someone who claims to be such. But regardless, if they know of our arrival beforehand, what lay their security plans out in full view for us to see? Yeah, seriously, it almost reads like a challenge, like they're daring us to go inside. Well, if it's a fight they want, they will give them one, so let's go find those activation devices. Yes, indeed it shall be the case, my friends. Let's go east first. Poem. A book lies open on the table. Read it? Absolutely. Traditional NAGA horticulture, before I mispronounce that. The secret of the rose. The most highly revered of flowers in NAGA tradition, the rose is often used to convey an endless spectrum of thoughts and emotions. The most common breed, the red rose, traditionally symbolises love, particularly in a romantic sense in turn. Pink roses often symbolise fanatic love, whichever kind of love that is. The orange rose can be used as a striking symbol of courage, whereas yellow rose represents compassion. These colours are often seen in arrangements of the sick and injured. Green roses embody ambition, making it an excellent choice for a good luck gift. If one is looking to see a loved one off for their travels, a blue rose, which symbolises wonder and curiosity, is one's best option. Purple roses symbolises loyalty, and as such it is used often in anniversary arrangements. White roses used to welcome new hatchlings into the world and meant to represent purity of heart and mind. Finally, the black rose, often superstitious, thought of as a curse, represents fear, sorrow and many other negative emotions. Needless to say, it is rarely used in a proper flower arrangement. To make the most out of a traditional flower arrangement, you must keep these associations in mind, lest you accidentally send the wrong message to your friends, family and loved ones. Traditional NAGA culture, horticulture. Surely this can't be referring to a monster species. You mean the snake woman, right? Yeah, we've fought those things before. Since when could they read and write? Your guess is as good as mine, Sigurd. If we truly are dealing with the NAGAs again, we must be cautious, sorry. Though I admit... Oh, I need to turn this down, I forgot. Though I admittedly curious to see if they're as intelligent as the book implies. This isn't a field trip, Edric. We don't have time to study the monsters we've got. So, we've got to find Lily and Ruby, remember? Quit using your anti-intelligenceism to twist my words. Honestly, I ought to send a couple of volts through you for the implication alone. No, don't do that. A relief covered in rose briars. A reef. It appears as though the local plant life has obscured any clues we could gather on this reef. How inconvenient. Would you care to cut away those roses, Sigurd? Sure thing, Edric. I bet they just grow back. No? Something is there. The knight and the sorcerer now stand at the crossroads of joy and despair. Oh, brave young heroes. What do you value most, life or love? More disembodied voices and a riddle to go along with them. Although said riddle is admittedly a bit vague. Tell me about it. If it's going to force us to make choices, then it could at least explain our options to us. Of course it couldn't, Sigurd. That would make things far too easy after all. All grievances aside, we most likely are going to have to make this choice if we want to proceed. I guess so. But how do we choose between life and love? I mean, both are pretty important, right? I assume that'd be a conclusion most would come to, but I highly doubt it's what this entity is looking for. Perhaps we ought to take a picture from your book and not think about it too hard. Go with our guts, if you will. I can't tell if that was supposed to be an insult or... Of course we choose life. What if I had to choose? My first choice would probably be life. After all, how can you love anything if you're, well, dead? And loving someone who isn't alive anymore isn't exactly pleasant, it's just grieving. All that to say, you can live without loving, but you can't love without living. Don't you think so, Edric? You would come up with an answer so deceptively simple, wouldn't you? But that might be precisely the sort of answer this riddle seeks. Very well, we'll go with life then. Ah, that opens up that passage. You have chosen the path of life. However, be wary, for all worlds will inevitably lead to tragedy. What? Wait, what's that supposed to mean? A pitiful attempt to intimidate us, I'm certain. Nevertheless, let's tread lightly on this so-called path of life. We can never be too careful in this place after all. The Druid and the Thief next. At some point. Where are those two? I want all my French back. A tunnel leads through the hedges and towards a path shrouded in dense foliage. Enter? We should. Oh heaven, let me use this gift of life to bring hope and happiness to a world filled with sorrow. So you're facing that way. And then you're facing down here. Oh heaven, give me time to seize my dreams before the final grain of sand in the hourglass falls. Sigurd? What? Sorry, Edric. I just got distracted for a moment. Let's keep going, okay? Oh, this path is slowly being torn apart. My heart weighs heavy with the fear of oblivion. My knees have gone weak with dread or the pain. Of the pain, sorry. That way. And something else. My chest grows tight as my breath eludes me. My body withers as it sins against me. Sigurd! Sigurd! This is not the time to stand idle. We need to keep moving. Edric, I don't feel so good all of a sudden. Oh dear. Ooh. Oh heaven, have mercy. Stand your dark angels coming, or else let it come quickly to end this fruitless suffering. No. No, I don't want to. Ah! Broke that apart. What on earth? Sigurd! 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 Answer me, damn you! It hurts. It hurts. What? Edric, thank you. You idiot. You're the one who, foolishly aspirations of heroism, brought us to the tower in the first place. So don't you dare lay down and die on us now. I won't. I'm sorry, Edric. Very well then. I'll hold you to that promise. We've lingered long enough in this place. Let's go before it makes yet another attempt on your life. Right. He's wrong. It's not just this maze. It's the entire tower. Turovero itself that wants to make us suffer like this. It has to be the Dark Ones doing. It has to be. But even so... why does this pain in my chest feel so familiar to me? Because it's part of your memory that you've lost. We're back at the garden. Or part of a garden, at least. It was about time we got out of that place. How are you feeling, Sigurd? Better, I guess. At least I can breathe again. But what? Never mind, it's nothing. We've got a lot more important things to worry about. Very well. Just don't do anything foolish. You know Leilia would be beside herself if you did. Are we back at the garden? No, we're in a different garden now. Somewhere else entirely. Go away, heart traps. I don't want to have anything to do with you, okay? If there was a bigger group, I'll use Horde Crusher, but there's only 2 of them. Keep going. Leech life. I don't like the sound of that. You want to drain my HP away? No, thank you very much. Good. Lashing Vine. Good. Don't you dare attack us again like that. Keep going. Nice. Paralysis. I like that. Good. Done that well. So there's different switches in this place. Ah, there's a little opening here. Opens and closes different traps, I assume. Lovely. Keep going. Keep going. Lovely. So they are earth affiliated. As I thought, they're different traps. Good. We're making progress. Ah, Venom Wing. What are you doing here in this garden? Oh, you're not... You must be a wind one then. Attack and magic powers down. How dare you do that to me? That's no good. That's no good at all. What about... Oh, significant flame. Not just a little fireball. You're better off. You're probably better against the Venom Wing. Neither. Still unable to move, that's fine by me. Thank you. Go out and down for the count, fool. Fools. Right, with all that said and done, press that now. I think we can reach the end of the garden now. I'm not sure if we can take anything on using Stone Cleaver or Ember. Stop leeching now. Nice, you didn't even affect us. Good. Thank you for that. We'll be on our merry way. Thank you. Nice. You found a warp gem. Oh, we need to go to the middle there. That's fine by me. Up ahead? Nice. Good. Good. Paralysis, nice. So we'll dual strike and then mana siphon. Get some of that precious mana back. If only if all of them were closed off. Damn it, stop getting in my way, please. Now, time is of the essence. Nice paralysis. Now we can just deal damage to the other one. The one that's not paralyzed. Nice. You can't move. Excellent. Keep going, friends. You're paralyzed again. I won't complain. Right, there's a switch up here. Ah, but... Hi there. Hope you're doing well. A mana herb, and it appears to be in full bloom too. Although, given that we are in a garden, perhaps it is to be expected. Yeah, too bad Lydia's not with us, huh? Too bad not either of them are with us. Hold that thought, Sigurd. If you allow me, you got a mana tonic. What? Well, hey, how'd you do that? Simple observational learning. I've watched Lilia harvest these enough times to know roughly how to do it myself. I may not be able to grow them, but if we happen upon any more mature plant life, I'll try to make use of them. Observational learning, huh? I guess I should have guessed it as much, huh? And just what do you mean by that exactly? Haha, nothing, Edric, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all, my friend. Found water of life, that's good, that's cool and all. How do we get in the middle though? That is the next thing we need to figure out. How do we get in the middle of this place? Deal with them one last time. I think that's the best route forward. Stop it! Stop draining my HP, okay? I don't like it when you do that. Flattering gust. There's nothing flattering about your attack patterns, thank you very much. That's a good amount of damage. So maybe you're fire affiliated? Or maybe you just are quite resilient to magic attacks. I know they do that, but I don't know how to switch them otherwise. Ah, that's the trick behind all this. Oh, you're gonna keep being in my way, huh, aren't you guys? Lovely. Poison Sport, no thank you. Slumber Sport, no, I don't want Slumber. I'd rather have Poison than Slumber, thank you. That sounds stupid. Go away. I'm glad you don't have much of a chance of hitting, but I don't want you to hit after all. Another flattering us. You're not flattering us. You're actually just hurting us, okay? Thank you. Now, since we don't have Leilia with us, we're going to need to use items to heal ourselves. There's that, and there's that. That for the moment. Hi there! Oh goodness, you startled us! I presume you to be the heroes Leilia Vivica told us about, Hehe, I never expected him to be this cute. A shame then. Then we'll have to fight them. We certainly can't let them activate these 3 devices after all. Nagas appeared. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. If not, then I think I'm in a bit of trouble. Horde Crusher. And then Thunderclap. Good. Tail attack. No thanks. No thanks. Keep using Horde Crusher, please. Paralyzed, nice. T for 2. Keep doing that, huh? No, thank you. Just stick with Dual Strike. Nice. Lovely. And a normal fireball. Nothing too fancy. If only if we can pickpocket them. Oh, well, there's another round. Nice. Interesting. So there really are Nagas in this gardens after all. Yeah, but they're not like any Naga I've ever seen. And is it just me, or do they seem a little, scatterbrained? No, Sigurd, you aren't the only one who thought that, I can assure you. Yeah, you think if they were able to talk, they'd have been able to spot us before they did. Precisely. We can only hope that such carelessness will make our jobs easier. Yes, pull the lever. Right, that's one device activated. How many were there again, Edric? 3 of them. 3, Sigurd. You'd know that if you were paying attention. Nevertheless, we can assume that the next 2 will be guarded as well. We should proceed with caution. We shall go cautiously then to the next destination. But first we need to thunderclap these plants away from us. Nice. Then that should do it. Excellent. Lovely. Okay, we need to pull another switch. For assurance. Thank you. That is the way back home. No, I'm gonna run actually. Pull this one. Lovely. That will be our exit home then. Any more critters to deal with? Nah. Oh, nice. Fascinating. It appears as though the maze from before has vanished altogether. Good. If there's one thing I didn't want, it's to go through that again. Indeed. Let's count our blessings and proceed then. The orb within the reef glows a blazing red. Okay, nothing else to that. Okay, is there anything in here? I was thinking about inside a log you may be able to find something. Go away, you. You even appear in here? How dare they? Stop it! Vines cover the entryway. So imagine if we chose love, then we wouldn't be wrong either, but it would be more painful for Edric. Okay, folks. We're going to leave it off here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully our 4 heroes will be able to reunite at some point down in the line. But sorry, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next time of Turovero, the Celestial Tower. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.